We have with us now Montini Catholic and head coach Jason Nichols. He's brought with him number 5, junior guard Nakia Edom. Number 21, sophomore guard Jasmine Lumpkin. Sophomore guard number 24, Kateri Stone. And senior forward number 54, Tianya Brown. Coach, if you would, give us your thoughts on that one. And
What's that? Say it again. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
give us your thoughts on the ball game.
My gosh. Oh, what a comeback. Down 11 at the end of 3. Thank God Katera, I don't know if she got lost on the way to the arena, but she showed up in the fourth quarter. That's all that matters. And gutsy win. Our pressure really obviously dictated some tempo late. We got some turnovers, and I talked about it at halftime. We had 17 turnovers. We did personally. And we needed possessions back, and we got possessions back, and we made them pay. So clutch.
Questions?
Obviously, your young kids grew up Kateri. Bogdan made some plays right away, Jasmine.
Yeah, that kid Bogdan hit a 3. That was unbelievable. To get us within 3, and then Kateri hit another 3, I believe, to tie, and then Kateri knocked down some free throws at the end. I thought
early played like a young team, but then
yeah, we did. There's no doubt. And there was a point there in the fourth quarter. I was like, one of my assistants was getting frustrated. I'm like, hey, so this is like deja vu from 2008 semis against Freeport. But they made me and Al look like idiots for saying that to each other. So God bless them. I'll thank them later.
I feel like you were almost more emotional after this win than you won a state title.
Oh, I just for the kids. For the kids. For them to come back and do. That's just it's a huge win. If they don't have confidence tomorrow, so huge win. We got to forget about it though in about an hour. But sorry guys, I am who I am.
Coach, how did you get them to settle down with the foul trouble with 2 of your starters fouling out down the stretch?
I don't necessarily think I did anything. I just think they did it themselves. I think they stepped up. When Nakia went out, there was a part of you that just sits there and goes, ooh, it's going to be tough. But I thought Kelsey, who struggled early, came in and kind of mellowed out. She didn't really make any turnovers there down that last, when did you foul? Maybe 2.5-minute mark, 3-minute mark? She did a great job and found some of our shooters. Jazz got some penetration off of it. The thing is, it's a scramble. They missed shots, and we actually got some rebounds because it's a scramble. They just throw up stuff and go get it. That's our offense. Throw it up and go get it. I think they hit 1 3 because the girl was from 25 feet out and early. Maybe they hit another one in the second half. I don't think so. And it just came down to rebounding and winning the scramble. And the other thing is getting our bottom girls to come back in on our zone and get their hands up and get some deflections because Ali was piercing us and making nice passes, something we had not seen a ton of on film. So, and playing her the last couple of years, so she's developed nicely by being a true point guard. So, but I just think it's a gutty win. The kids did it. They found a way. We didn't change a whole lot except press. We ran the same offense. We have 4 outs. You got to spread those athletes out. You're not going to run about a bunch of sets against that trapping, overplaying zone. So, nice win by the kids.
Kateri, you missed your first 12 threes, I think.
How many?
Talk about the first 12. Can you talk about getting past? Some kids would stop shooting. Talk about, persevering and obviously hitting big shots late.
Well, I think towards the end, coach is like, if you're going to lose, leave it all on the floor. So I didn't want to have regrets saying I missed open shots and open opportunities. So I just decided to take them, and I guess they eventually fell towards the end.
Yikes.
For you and Jazz, how much, can you talk about just what it was like? You were there last year, but it's so much different when you're on the court. Can you talk about that?
It's an exciting moment, like actually being on the court and actually experiencing, what we're going through. It was actually fun.
Oh, go ahead.
Go?
Oh, me?
That's how they decide to shoot threes. Oh, me? So.
No, it's definitely very exciting to be part of it. It's a lot different.
Did you feel the tension early in the game, especially with the way they like to play?
Yeah. There was a lot. I could tell they had a lot of anger towards us, a lot of revenge they wanted, and they definitely took it out on us. But I think we calmed down towards the end, and then we made big plays when we needed to.
Jess, can you talk about that baseline move with you?
Oh, yeah, the baseline move. Yeah, I just knew that he told me to keep going baseline because it's open or to get it out to the shooter. So I saw it open, and I went for it.
Can you talk about the turnovers in the first half and what
please talk about that.
Well, I think at the beginning of the game, people were still kind of nerves were up. And then after a while, I was like, okay, guys, we got to settle down, pass fake, and then we did that. So.
Tiana, can you talk about the comeback? And the way some of the younger kids came through, obviously, as well.
I mean, it was amazing to have our team fight at the end and not give up. It was great.
It was a 9-point lead with 4 minutes left. Remember out of that timeout, that dead ball timeout, my coach, Al, goes, we're only down 9. I go, yeah, we're down 9. So I looked at him, I'm like, we're only down 9, let's go. And all of a sudden, we hit a big 3, we got a turnover, and man, that was awesome. One of the best games I've been a part of. That was awesome for us, for these kids. That Kateri spilled water on me, too. You good?
One more question.
Vernon Hills tomorrow?
Yeah, they played great today. You know, they hit a bunch of big shots, and I don't think it helped that I haven't seen the stat sheet, but I don't think Medley had a really good shooting day, and that really hurt them. So as she goes, they go. But Vernon Hills is just on a momentum. Hey, they're on a momentum run. I mean, they're 7-0 like everybody, or 6-0. 6-0 like we are. So that you got to respect that. And in a one-game situation like today, anything's possible. We'll be prepared.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks, girls. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
How high up, did anybody see how high up that came from?
I didn't.
It was a full cup.
Oh, was it? I
Well,
saw
it was ice all over the place.
Oh, wow. Came pretty close to that photographer down there, that's for sure.
Yeah. No, it came from the Hillcrest section in the corner there, but no way of knowing exactly where.
I heard they were throwing it for the newspaper guys.
Were they? Well, they really got bad arms on it.
They deserve it.
I'll tell you.
We now have with us Hillcrest and head coach John Maniatis. He's brought with him number 20, senior guard Samira Ali, senior guard number 21, Jasmine Sanders, and senior guard number 31, Shanice Eddy. Coach, if you'd give us your thoughts on the ball game, you take some questions from the media.
Give credit to Coach Nichols and the Montini staff for showing that refuse to lose, never say die attitude that his team exhibited tonight. They fought very hard in the fourth quarter, capitalized on some of the turnovers that we had tonight and some of the missed opportunities we had at the free throw line. I thought our kids played extremely hard on the floor, along with the Broncos. It was a heavyweight fight between two quality programs, and we wish all the best to the team from Lombard.
Questions?
You had some chances early, but you did build a big lead. I mean, did you even see that coming in the last 4 minutes?
We, in the last 4 minutes, knew in the huddle we had talked about that we needed to get the 52 points. And that's exactly what the number was. That was the magic number. And Montini got to it before we did.
Dumb question, but how bitter is this?
It hurts. And I can speak for myself along with the program. This senior class exhibited a tremendous amount of pride throughout the 4 years that they were in this program, that they have set the gold standard for this program for our future to reach. And we have to pick up the pieces to the puzzle after we leave this interview room to get ready for a ball game tomorrow. And that becomes a character check for my seniors to be the role models that we need them to be for our juniors and sophomores.
Can you talk about that travel and what you thought it was or wasn't? And then Samara, what were you feeling on that play?
Obviously, the officials saw it as a travel.
Samara, do you think you traveled?
Nah, I don't think so.
The two girls that are sitting on beside me have been stellar individuals for us for 3 and 4 years. They're all state players that came ready to play, that came and fought against a quality team like Montini, that they were ready to go. And these two individuals are going to go on to do great things in life, not just on the basketball floor. They are going to go and do great things for their communities. They're going to do great things for their families and for their future at Seton Hall and Southern Miss. And we are going to tremendously miss them as players in this program. But like we said before, we have one more ball game to pick up, and there is no shame in trying to acquire a third place trophy, because it will be something that we will cherish and we will honor.
How in the world did you get through that game with all that foul trouble? I mean, you held that lead all that time with Shanice on the bench.
We've talked about the depth and versatility that this group has had. I thought our kids stepped up in moments. The last 4 minutes became a very frantic pace. We didn't capitalize on opportunities that we had. And realistically, when we weren't finishing and we only scored 8 points, that falls on my shoulders. That falls on me for not getting our kids into the best situations possible, where it got a little hectic. But our kids battled through it. There was foul trouble. We didn't capitalize, but we need to bounce back tomorrow.
Eddie, early foul trouble out there on the floor. Coming back on the floor, you were, kind of limited with your play. What did you try to do to get the team behind you and get the ball moving for you guys?
Well, it started on defense. I believe that defense leads to offense, and I played big defensively for us. So that's what I did to try to get my team going.
From your point of view, I mean, was the pace, did it get kind of out of control in the last 4 minutes for you guys? I mean, where did the turnovers, what happened to the turnovers?
Oh, we just didn't take care of the ball on the press. That was basically it.
looking at the stat sheet here, you had 48 turnovers between the two teams, so it was definitely a very choppy game. Just taking a quick glance here, with us having 23 turnovers, them having 25 turnovers. I would assume that we had a large number in that last 4 minutes.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, girls. Good luck tomorrow.